How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Below Average Wrestling Podcast. My name is Mike.
And my name is Jonathan. What is going on, everybody?
That was a long introduction for yourself.
I mean, we're already in some type of weird situation.
In a weird day today.
So
there's a lot
let's
going
just
on.
make it weirder.
Well, let me start off because it pissed me off because there was a car accident on my way back from work. That held me back about 15 minutes. Then I went to Sonics to go get me some food because my wife got her wisdom teeth removed today or yesterday. She got them yesterday, and so she's just been on bed rest. She's just been chilling. Yeah. So she didn't make any food. So I was like, I'm gonna buy me some food. I go to Sonics and I'm standing in the longest line I've ever stood at in a drive-through.
I've hardly gone to. I think I've gone to Sonic maybe 5 times.
It's around the corner, which is why I went to it. It was quick, whatever.
Cool.
And then today's my brother-in-law's birthday, so my in-laws are downstairs right now. So there's a lot of things going on. But we're going to get through this. John's hat is even falling. It's going crazy.
Bro, well, tell me why. What happened to me? I was on my phone when I was knocking on your door.
Oh, yeah.
And I look up and I see this older man, open the door, and I was like, holy shit, am I in the wrong house? And then he just starts laughing, bro.
So, like I said, I was upstairs trying to finish up the setup, and then my in-laws are downstairs. And then my father-in-law answers the door when you rang. And then, so yeah, you had a giant look of confusion.
Yeah, bro. Hilarious. I was like, wait, and I looked outside and I was like, but I'm in the right house. These are the right cars. And then I see you and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that was funny. But anyways, yeah, after this podcast, we're gonna go have cake downstairs. You're more than welcome to have some cake if you want.
I'll see. I'm gonna diet, but it's okay.
I'm gonna diet, dude. We're on a diet. Anyways, let's start off this. Hopefully, we kind of. I mean, we both talked about this when we got here, and yeah. I think we both had the same opinion that this week's Monday Night Raw and Tuesday Night SmackDown Live, whatever the hell it's called, they both sucked.
They did.
I think we're both in agreement with that. They both sucked.
It was a blur to me. That's why when you told me, I was like, wait, so who wrestled? I mean, I did watch them.
Yeah, I did too.
But I feel like it was more of a background noise type of watch.
Yeah, same here, dude. Like, I was watching, but I don't think I was into it as other weeks. I just thought it was just a bad week of WWE programming altogether.
But like I was telling you, I think this was just like the continuation of last week. Was last week the shakeup? Or no?
No, it was the Charlotte shakeup.
The Charlotte shakeup. See, that's what I'm saying. I feel like everything's just, I don't know. Because you saw the continuation of KO. Yeah. And the whole situation there.
And I think because nothing stood out, it was hard for us to come up with like a title for this week.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't come up with a title. AJ Styles and Seth Rollins contract signing. That's what I'm calling this podcast. Because I can't think of anything else to call it. And not only that, but when I did the Photoshop, I did it so quick that I messed up. I think I put signing instead of just signing or something like that. I don't know. When you see the thumbnail, you'll see it. I didn't even bother to fix it because I was like, I don't care. We need to get this going because I was already late.
We'll get this cracking.
So let's start talking about some small news that have come on the news. I guess let's start off with Brock Lesnar. He has officially, according to Dana White, the president of the UFC, he has officially retired from MMA. That means no more him holding WWE hostage of saying I'm not gonna come back because I'm going to MMA or anything like that. But that's it. He's done with MMA. I know this is not an MMA show, but what do you think this means for Brock Lesnar coming forward with the WWE and all that stuff?
I think that the UFC. I think what ended up happening, the UFC didn't give him the money he wanted, probably.
Well, last I heard was that they offered him the fight with DC, and it was on the table for this summer. And I think that he might have decided against it and just say, you know what, I'm just going to retire.
Yeah, I think he's going to go back to WWE.
Yeah.
And I wonder what they're going to do with him because he's a part-timer. He's not going to go full-time, bro.
I think he's not going to go full-time, but I think with that Fox contract and with that Fox deal, I think they're going to put him to SmackDown. I think they're going to push him to SmackDown, give more star power to Fox.
I mean, he has somebody to fight there.
With Roman?
With Roman. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, I think what this means is that Lesnar's going to probably come back to WWE sooner rather than later. Maybe as soon as when they go back to Saudi Arabia.
I know. I saw that they announced that they're going to go to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. So, sorry, guys. I'm still sick,
You're still a little sick, huh?
I have a dry cough now, so I'm at the end of the...
Oh, you're almost done.
I'm almost out. which is why I'm just trying to get some like cough drops in so I could just kind of hold that cough. But yeah, so yeah. Anyways, that's it with Lesnar. Jeff Hardy, he has to undergo surgery, so they had to relinquish the WWE SmackDown Tag Team belts. He will be gone for about 6 to 9 months.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a long ass time. I thought it was just so they can relinquish the titles or whatnot, but didn't Lars Sullivan still whip his ass?
Sorta.
Oh, he got out of it.
They tried to avoid it. Yeah.
Who came? R-Truth.
Yeah.
Got them distracted. Never mind. The other Matt's the one that took the beating.
Yeah.
That sucks, man. The thing is that this is not the first time he's been out. He was out for like 6 months, actually last year.
Yeah.
And again. So I don't know. It's just I think that this it's just they've been wrestling for over 25 years.
They put a lot of miles.
Yeah, they're a lot. Their mileage. So they're starting to crack down, man.
Yeah.
So but you know what? I hope the surgery goes well and there's a speedy recovery. Because believe it or not, at his age, he's still rolling.
Yeah.
Bro, so
I guess technically, we can expect him back around Royal Rumble time
next year. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Probably. I'm pretty sure that's when he's gonna come out.
I would think, oh my goodness, this podcast is full of coughs and sneezes. And oh my Lord. Sorry, podcast people. Where are we going to talk about? Oh yeah, Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose is back in the indies with a video. He's kind of back as his old indie persona called Jon Moxley. That's what he was known before the WWE. So he's going back to that.
Good, though. I like it. Jon Moxley, it's a good name.
I like it too. So he's going back to that. He made like a little weird video. It's actually really cool, but it looks like that's kind of what he's trying to do now, which is more intense. It looked really intense. He had like barbed wire on his arm. I saw
the picture. I haven't seen the video.
Full of blood, which I would not be surprised if an actual real barbed wire and real blood. Just knowing how I think Dean Ambrose wants that. I think he kind of misses that intensity.
It was an indie match that he came back or what?
No, he came back in a video.
Oh, just a video. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so don't know what this means. Don't know where he's going. Don't know if it means he's going to go to AEW yet.
No, it still hasn't been any announcement.
Nothing has been announced, but I would say AEW is going to be calling on him very shortly.
Oh, of course. He's a big name, and if they have the money for it, then they'll probably offer him something.
Isn't it weird, though? Like, Ambrose is out.
It is.
I'm just looking at his Twitter handle now, and he changed it to Jon Moxley now. Yeah. You know, like, it's just weird that the Dean Ambrose that we know...
It's not Dean Ambrose.
It's not Dean Ambrose anymore.
Dean Ambrose is on hold at WWE at the moment. He will be back.
I really do think he's gonna come back.
Jon Moxley is out.
Not until like 2, 3, 4 more years.
Yeah, I think Dean Ambrose is probably excited because of the liberty he has right now, and he's gonna be able to do whatever he can, with this character. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure. You know what ends up at the sometimes what ends up happening is that you get comfortable where you're at, and you're like, I don't know if I want to go back to that because WWE is very micromanaged. So it's going from being micromanaged to so much freedom, and then going back to it is kind of like, unless the money is crazy, that's a different story. Yeah. But other than that, I think that's what's probably going to happen. I think he's going to make his name so huge, bigger than what it is already, that the WWE is going to just have to offer him something good.
Mm-hmm. I agree, but that's pretty much all we were able to find on the news.
The news, yeah, man.
It seemed like a really dull news day. Really, just like a really dull news, like WWE week in general. So anyways, let's start out with Monday Night Raw. The show opened with Alexa Bliss announcing the Raw Money in the Bank ladder match entrance. It is Braun Strowman, Ricochet, and Baron Corbin. Okay. Braun Strowman, Ricochet, Baron Corbin, and Drew McIntyre. Sorry.
Wasn't it a tag team?
Yeah, so then they argued for a while, then they led to a tag team. Good promos back and forth. I thought the McIntyre promo was really good.
McIntyre is good, bro. I can't wait till he becomes a Universal Champion. I think he's on his way.
I'm gonna have to move my thing here. Let me airdrop this website, just because my laptop's about to die.
Do what you gotta do.
So I'm gonna airdrop the website. What the hell are you doing?
I'm entertaining people.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so then okay. Sorry, guys. Let me airdrop this website as well. Very unprepared today. We're very unprepared today. Waiting. Sorry, people. But yeah, it started off with a tag team match, right? On Raw.
Yes. It was Ricochet and it was Monster and Mugman against Drew McIntyre. Is it Drew McIntyre? Yeah, right?
Yeah. So Strowman.
Yeah.
So Strowman and Ricochet defeated Baron Corbin and Drew McIntyre. So Corbin tried to tag himself in and steal McIntyre's pin, but it backfired on him. McIntyre punched him.
Kind of like what he did last time, right?
Yeah. And Corbin lost, punched him, and Corbin lost after a power slam from Strowman and a shooting star press from Ricochet.
I think I'm happy that I think it's cool that they got Ricochet in the main event for for the ladder match, because I'm pretty sure the reason why they put him there is because he's gonna do something.
Yeah.
That's why he's there. Because he's very, what is that? Aerodynamic. He's very, whatever. He throws him. I'm pretty sure he's going to do a flip from like the top or something. You know, that's why I'm pretty sure that's why he's small, bro, compared to everybody else.
Oh, yeah.
He's a small dude. Hilarious. He looked tiny, but he can keep up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it was cool. Shout out to Ricochet.
The Usos defeated the Good Brothers. So Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson are on Raw now.
Did they re-sign their contract?
I have no idea.
I mean,
maybe.
Isn't their contract already?
Their contract should have been up soon, right?
That's what I'm mistaken. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe they did. The Usos sing their entrance theme as they walk to the ring now. For some reason, yeah. Did you notice that the Usos were singing their theme? I hated that. It was stupid.
I guess they're trying to have everybody to stay with them, but I was just like, they cut to commercials, bro.
Yeah, it was stupid. Yeah, I didn't like it at all.
They cut to commercials.
I didn't like it. The Usos won the match with the double super kick and a top rope splash on Gallows. After the match, the Usos played a video of Dash Wilder shaving Scott Dawson's back and made fun of them for it.
That bathroom humor again, or what?
That bathroom humor.
I mean, it was somewhat funny, I guess, but I don't know what they're trying to do there. So.
Mm-hmm. So now Bobby Lashley, he's out and he is speaking in third person now, and he was a guest on Miz TV. So Lashley made fun of the Miz's father, leading to a match which saw Bobby Lashley defeat the Miz. Shane McMahon interfered multiple times, finally distracting the Miz with a picture of Miz's dad on the video screen. Lashley won the match with the spear to double team Miz after the match. McMahon choked out the Miz with his legs while they looked at Miz's dad's face. So. It's pretty funny.
I'm still laughing at that stuff, bro, because I think it's hilarious. And then when he says, "You're gonna punch another man's father,"
that was super funny. That was super funny.
I'm not gonna lie, I like the new Shane. At least this whole the heel Shane, the heel Shane, and the beef that he has with the Miz is awesome. So.
Yeah, I agree. The Viking Raiders, they defeated the Lucha House Party. God, thank God. Lucha House Party attacked the Raiders before the match. But the Raiders were won with the Viking Experience, the newly repurposed name for their pop-up power slam.
So it's the Viking Raiders. Tell Cole to stop saying Viking Experience.
Viking Experience is now their finisher move.
Oh, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what they did there. I see what you're like. I still like Viking Experience.
We still want Viking Experience in there somehow.
I'll bet you that was
Vince.
That was Vince. Damn it! I still want the Viking Experience in there.
That's for sure, Vince, huh? These fans are not gonna win. Damn it!
These mother suckers.
So Alexa Bliss announces the Raw competitors for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. It's Naomi, Natalya, Dana Brooke, and Alexa Bliss herself. So then Naomi challenges Alexa Bliss to a match. Naomi defeats Alexa Bliss after Alexa Bliss's shoes kept coming untied during the match.
Oh, yeah.
Naomi won with the split-legged moonsault. So I thought it was actually decent.
It was a decent match.
Mm-hmm.
It was a decent match. I like that. I guess Alexa's becoming more like let's just do it, type of girl.
Yeah.
I know her character's a little different, man. I'm still kind of I feel like she's like right in the middle.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what she is.
I'm still trying to figure out what she is. But at the end of the day, I'm sure she's gonna come out and like turn around and do her whole hand and be like, "Yeah, I'm a heel, bitches."
I'm a heel, bitches. Is that what heels do? I'm a heel, bitches.
I mean,
The Miz will face Shane McMahon in a steel cage match at Money in the Bank. Sure. The latest episode of Firefly Funhouse happened. What you think about that?
I thought it was cool. I think that they're just going. You're still, going along with the whole character, just introducing the new Bray Wyatt, and what he has to offer. It is a little creepy, but I think that's the whole point of it. So I think they should just keep doing what they're doing, and then I hope that his first match is a good match. So.
I thought last week's was better.
It was possibly, yeah, it was, but I think it was, it was still good. I think it was still good. I think that's probably the only thing I actually watched in the whole thing. I was like, oh, there's a new episode of his thing.
Yeah, so, that's the only thing I paid attention to. I think that's the only thing I paid attention to. Yeah. The Becky Lynch cut a promo about facing both Charlotte Flair and Lacey Evans in separate matches. Then Evans interrupts, and the two had a pull-apart brawl. They brawled for a while. It was a pretty cool segment, I thought.
It was all right, bro. It was Raw. I think SmackDown was a little better than Raw. and
SmackDown sucked. Yeah. What is that saying, huh? Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins defeated the Revival. The Revival got to shave your backs chant and lost when Ryder pinned Scott Dawson with a crucifix.
I didn't even watch that one.
I don't remember this match. Sami Zayn yelled at the crowd about psychological entitlement. I don't remember it too much neither.
Sammy's kind of getting annoying to me now, man.
They need to cut his promos short.
Yeah, they need to cut his promos. Like, I'm not saying annoying like that, but like he's great on the mic and everything. But I feel like I don't know what they're doing with him right now. I don't know. They need to put him in a match. They need to do something. He needs to beef with somebody. That's what needs to be done. I think what's gonna end up happening, somebody's gonna come out in one of his promos and shut him up or something. And I think that's what's gonna happen, because what else are they gonna do?
Yeah, somebody's gonna have to come out and do that
and like cut him off. Yeah,
Rey Mysterio defeated Samoa Joe with a roll up. So now this is where we get that whole storyline that they wanted to continue. Mm-hmm. You saw the introduction of Dominic, Rey Mysterio's son, in there. So it looks like they will continue that storyline. They had big plans for it, apparently.
I think Rey's gonna take the title. I think Rey's the one that's gonna take the title from Joe. Because they haven't given nothing to him, and he's been here almost a year.
Yeah.
And remember, it's only a 3-year contract, bro. So
it's only a 3-year deal. They better use him up.
Yeah, they gotta give him something.
So it should be interesting what they're gonna do with this whole storyline. I'm telling you, Samoa Joe is gonna choke out Rey's son. It's literally, I'm willing to bet money on this.
I'm probably
right.
It's kind of like the whole Shane and the dad type of thing. Like you touch the family, and that's like the last straw type of thing. I mean, I
wouldn't be surprised if it happens as soon as next week.
Hey, but shout out to Rey Mysterio, 30 years wrestling.
Yeah,
bro. The dude is 44 years old. He's been wrestling since he was 14.
That's nuts, dude.
30 years of wrestling, bro. That's some crazy shit. And I'm pretty sure he's probably going to run another 10.
At 14, I think I was still watching Saturday morning cartoons.
For real, bro. I was watching some, because I watched a little bit of what they put on like on Facebook or stuff. They were giving an interview, and I thought that was cool. They saw the videos of what he dude was super skinny, bro, and small. Very talented. So I'm sure something's going to happen with his son, but Mike called it. Choked out.
They're choking out Dominic. Joe. Samoa Joe's going to choke out Dominic. I have no doubt about it. It's got to be somewhere down that line. It makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, because what's the whole point of the son being there?
Yeah.
What's the whole point of him being around? I know Rey's probably just like bringing him in slowly and everything, put him in promos or whatever, but like there's a purpose for that, and I'm sure it's going to be something like that. And yeah, it has to be a choke out or something. And it might be, when is Money in Bank?
Like 2 weeks?
Oh, okay.
I think 2 weeks. 2 weeks from this Sunday?
I don't think it'll be at Money in the Bank though.
No, I think it's gonna be leading up to it. Like one of these next Mondays.
Not this next.
Yeah. And then I guess the main event, or the main thing to end it, AJ Styles and Seth Rollins had a contract signing for the Universal Championship match at Money in the Bank. They came to blows, and Styles put Rollins to a table with the phenomenal forearm. What'd you think?
I thought it was cool. I think they're hyping up the match. I think this is gonna be a good match. But I do see Rollins still taking it. I don't think they're gonna give it to AJ Styles this quick.
No, I don't either.
Right now, Rollins is more over than AJ at the moment, so I think that Rollins is gonna take it. Possibly AJ's the one that's probably gonna take it from him in the future, but I don't think now.
AJ will be Universal Champion.
But not yet.
Not yet.
It's too early. There's a lot of people in front of him. There's a lot of other people in front of him.
Yeah.
Before he takes it. So. Yeah. But it should be a good match. It was a good promo.
Mm-hmm. Now to SmackDown Live, Michael Cole interviewed Kofi Kingston. Who challenged Kevin Owens to a match at Money in the Bank. Owens interrupted and accepted, and the two argued until Xavier Woods attacked Owens from behind. Owens knocked him out with a super kick and fled before Kingston could help.
I like his kick, bro. It looks like he put so much power to it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, KO. That's why they call him KO. So yeah, I think what ends up happening after, I think he is this the beginning of SmackDown, right? Oh, okay. I didn't get to see that, but I got to see when he was trying to interview him.
I didn't get to watch it either. I went to the pharmacy to go pick up my wife's stuff.
Such a great husband.
So I missed like the first 5-10 minutes of SmackDown.
I missed the first like 15.
Yeah. Becky Lynch defeated Bayley. Again, I didn't really watch too much of this match. I was barely coming back home from that.
It was all right. But Bayley lost.
What is it? Bayley is the first woman announced. Bayley's the first woman announced for SmackDown's Money in the Bank ladder match. Lynch countered a top rope elbow drop with her knees and locked in the disarmer for the submission victory. After the match, Charlotte attacked both women. So Aleister Black after that said spooky things.
Oh yeah, he hasn't wrestled, huh? He's just been doing those promos. Hey, he does them good, bro. So I like that. I like his character because it's more like a silent killer type of character.
Yeah.
So that's why I like Aleister Black. He's good, and his wife is lit.
His wife is lit. She's very talented.
She's very talented and she's very beautiful too. Yeah. So hey,
shout out.
Kudos, shout out, bro. Shout out, bro. I've seen her Instagram.
Oh yeah. The Hardy Boys relinquished the SmackDown Tag Team Championships due to Lars Sullivan attacking and injuring Jeff Hardy. I don't know if that's actually true.
I don't think so. I think he probably got injured in some other way.
Mm-hmm. Probably a house show or something.
Because I think it's his leg, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the replay they showed never shows anything with his leg. So they're just blaming Lars Sullivan.
Yeah, well, they're trying to hype him up, saying that he sends people to the hospital.
To the local medical facility.
I can't even talk.
Lars Sullivan shows up and attacks him again, but also is attacked by R-Truth, who was attempting to make the save, but yeah, that didn't.
He hit him with the chair, and then he just looked at him like, okay. I think there's gonna be a match of it's gonna be Sullivan, and I think that's probably gonna be his first match against R-Truth.
Yeah, I think so too. Where are we at? Asuka and Kairi Sane defeat local talent. The Iconics were on commentary, and I thought they were really funny.
Bro, the Iconics, I think the Iconics are doing such a great job holding the belts.
I think so too, actually.
Mic-wise, appearance-wise.
Annoying-wise.
I think they're doing a great job. Yeah, they've been losing lately and everything, but I think that doesn't... at the moment, I don't think that matters because, like I told you last time, people are actually keeping up with their sayings and their shouts and all this stuff. So that means they're doing something right. Because before, people would be like, boo. Like everybody would boo the crap out of them. And now everybody says Iconic with them. So they're doing a great job. And I think if they keep winning the crowd over, they're going to keep those titles even longer. Because like I said, they're making them very relevant. They're putting them out there. Even though they're not wrestling, they're out there, so they have the belts. When it was Bayley and Sasha, you hardly ever saw them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So I think they're doing a great job. So shout out to the Iconics.
What was I gonna bring up? You know what? Okay, so I think we brought this up before about the Iconics. I want to see them win, but I don't mind if they win cheating wise.
Yeah, well, yeah, because that's the whole point of being a heel, right? You win no matter what. It doesn't matter.
It's very sleazy.
How you win? That's technically a heel. It doesn't matter how you win. You win. That's the whole point, right? But I have a feeling they're gonna defend the titles against Kairi and Asuka. And
what do you think about that?
They might lose them.
Oh, I don't know if I want them to lose them yet.
Me neither.
I want them to lose them around SummerSlam.
Me neither.
That's August, yeah.
But the thing is that, I don't know. I think that they're gonna give Asuka the titles, bro.
Yeah.
I really do. And I think this would be just for Asuka. Not even Kairi.
It's like, sorry, Asuka.
You know, but I don't know. I would love to see the Iconics still keep them, but if it happens, you never know. The WWE does that shit, but I don't know. I think, like I said, they're making them relevant, so maybe not.
Yeah. I guess we'll find out. Finn Balor, Ali, Andrade, and Randy Orton will represent SmackDown in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. I actually was surprised. I was expecting Aleister Black to be added.
Hey, for real. Who is it? Finn Balor?
Ali, Andrade, and Randy Orton.
They've been putting a lot of champions in these things, like because Balor is a champion, right? So that means he's not going to have a match that night.
Yeah, not for the Intercontinental. No.
What about Samoa? They haven't said anything. He's gonna wrestle. He's gonna probably end up wrestling Rey.
That would be my guess. Yeah. Mandy Rose told Sonya Deville that they would get an opportunity in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, but only one of them. Deville agreed to let Rose have the spot. Aren't they so good friends? Where we at? Roman Reigns cuts a promo about punching Vince McMahon in the face. Shane McMahon interrupts and puts Roman in a handicap match against the new SmackDown acquisitions, the B Team. B Team, go, go, go.
That was
B-team,
so weird,
go,
bro.
go, go.
I was like, they brought them out, so that means that they're heels.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they had their run.
To me, they work better when they have like a leader.
Yeah, I feel like they're a leader type of thing. So I think that's why they probably had Shane just come out and
have them be like Shane's lackeys.
Yeah, Shane's
take care of Shane's dirty work. Elias was the special ring enforcer.
That's so stupid, bro. No, he hardly had a shirt on.
But either way, Roman Reigns still defeated the B Team.
Yeah.
When he did the Superman punch, I think he did. What did he do? Reigns was about to win after Superman punch to Curtis Axel, but Elias pulled the referee out of the ring. Reigns took out Elias with a Superman punch and speared Axel to win. Finn Balor and Ali defeat Andrade and Randy Orton. Lee pinned Andrade with a 0-5-4. After the match, Orton hit the RKO on Balor. Ali super kicked him out of the ring and stood tall.
Ali's finishing move was literally perfect. Mm-hmm. Like he, because I've noticed that sometimes when he lands maybe a little too off, he lands and he literally jumps right where he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But like, bro, he landed just right on him, and once he landed, the referee just counted 1, 2, 3. And he didn't move. Bro, I love his finishing move, bro. Yeah. What is it called again?
0-5-4?
0-5-4.
Am I saying it right? 0-5-4? Is that what they say?
I'm pretty sure it's probably
0-54?
I'm pretty sure it's like a police calling or something, bro.
Oh, that's a good...
Yeah, because he's a cop.
He was a former cop.
He was a Chicago cop. So I'm sure it means something.
Let's see that.
Yeah, because I'm like, why would you call it something else?
0-5-4. Video viewing. 0-5-4 police. Let's try that. Police code. That's actually a really good
I mean, I would think, right? That would be my my guess.
No, that's a good yeah, I could see that. Yeah. I can't find one, but it could be because they are in Chicago. It might be something more specific to their area,
to their precinct.
Yeah, I don't see anything, but I think, yeah, man, maybe you're right, dude. I never thought about that.
Yeah. I mean, like, what would that mean? I'm like, yeah, it means something. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, 0-5-4, I like that. But I think that's one of my favorite moves so far lately. Other than I love the way KO does a stunner.
Mm-hmm. Me too, actually.
I really do. I like the stunner, man.
Me too. Carmella and Ember Moon are the final two entrants for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And then Kevin Owens tried to have Xavier Woods on the KO show, but Woods didn't show up. Owens then interviewed Xavier Woods and Big E's action figures and generally complained about the New Day until Kofi attacked him. They brawled until Owens escaped into the crowd. And that's how Raw and SmackDown ends. What did you think about SmackDown?
I thought SmackDown was just a bit better than Raw. Like we said from the beginning, I think Raw and SmackDown were a bit boring.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why this podcast is technically going to be very short.
But it's good because I'm coughing like crazy now. It's just a dry cough. I'm at the end, but
and like it was like we said, I think that Raw and SmackDown were more like the noise of the day. You know, I did watch most of it and everything, but it wasn't that great. Raw and SmackDown were on a roll. And now they're on declining right now. So let's hope that they spice it up in the next this next upcoming week.
Yeah. Before we go, we're gonna finish quick today, guys. Sorry, but I'm sure that they don't want to hear us cough or hear me cough anymore. But I have a little story. I forgot to tell you. So, this past weekend, I went to a convention called the Level Up Expo. I got free tickets again from work. So I went to the convention. It's a video game anime convention more than anything, more a video game convention. So my wife and I went there and blah blah blah, and then we saw a wrestling ring towards the back, and then so I saw it, and then we were like, oh well, let's go take a look at the wrestling ring, and there was like a little promotion called Versus Wrestling, and they put on a show.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and it was funny, dude. It was funny. We were women and men. We got triple threat match. We were literally like right, like it was really close. And I remember I texted my brother, and I was like, you know what? Like I'm here watching this, and I want to go to an indie show. Like it felt so intimate. Yeah. It felt so small, so intimate, and it felt like I don't know what.
And I'm sure there's some here in Vegas.
Well, yeah, you got Future Stars of Wrestling, which is a bigger promotion here in Vegas. So that's one of them that I know that you have here. This Versus one, I've never heard about it. I've never heard of it.
Hey, All in One comes this month, bro, right?
Yeah.
Damn, man, I'm gonna have to look at the StubHub to see what's available, bro. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to go.
Yeah,
I'm trying to see Jericho. And I'm trying to see everybody else that's gonna be up in there.
Yeah, I would
possibly like John. What is his name?
Jon Moxley. Check this out. This is how it was. This is how it looked. Okay. You see, but it was very intimate. My wife and I had to have been around this side. I'm looking at a picture. We were around this side. We were pretty close, and they did some high flying. They went over, and it was really cool. And I just think that the whole small feel, intimate feel, I thought that was so cool. The fact that there was maybe like 50, 60 people watching.
That's cool, man.
Like
I've never been to anything like that. You know what I mean? Anything that's kind of like the gym shows and stuff like that. I've never been to those. So I do want to watch.
The only other experience I had to that, I was really small. I had to have been about 10 or 11 years old. My sister was graduating high school. This was in California. My sister was a senior in high school, because I must have been maybe like a sixth grader.
Okay.
Like a sixth grader, and my sister was graduating high school that year, and then they were throwing a high school party. They were throwing a high school party, but they were throwing a backyard wrestling high school party. This had to have been like 98, bro. So I was already into wrestling at that point. Yeah, it had to have been like 97, 98, somewhere around there. And I was already barely starting to get into wrestling at that point. And then my sister invited me. So she was like, hey, I'm going to take you to a high school wrestling party. So I was like, okay, I didn't know what to expect. I was a little freaking 11-year-old, whatever. So I go there. And I'm trying to remember. But it literally felt like ECW style. Like it was very hardcore.
That's cool.
Like I said, it had to be 97, 98. Somewhere around that time. My sister graduated around that time from high school. So it had to have been around there. But that was the only time I remember. There was tables. I remember there was a table. I remember there was ladders. It was pretty brutal. For like,
I've always wanted to go something like that to one that's because I saw this. I don't know if it was Netflix or Hulu. The one that they do it once a year, and it's I don't know in buttfuck Ohio or somewhere over there.
All right, hey, hold on. Buttfuck Ohio. Let's get Google Maps to help us on this. But fuck Ohio. It's an urban dictionary. In the middle of fucking nowhere in Ohio, where there's nothing to do but drugs. That's the definition of butt fuck Ohio.
So technically, that's exactly what I meant. it's an event where like I guess these dudes are pretty famous in the world of hardcore wrestling, and these dudes go. It's like literally, it's more of like a documentary. Okay. And a bunch of people from all over the world come, bro. Maybe about 300-400 people in literally in this land. Just grass everywhere. This dude promotes it.
Like Burning Man?
I don't know, something like that. But
or like Coachella, they just set up in some random place.
Yeah, no, it's his parents' backyard technically. You know how people have acres and acres of land out there. So and it's bro, this thing's crazy.
Actually, that's how it was when I went when I was a sixth grader. It was some dude's backyard. He had a decent sized backyard. He had a wrestling ring back there. I mean, there was it's a little cloudy because it was years ago. It's over 15 years ago. Way over 15 years ago. So I'm trying to remember, but yeah, it was a lot of high school people. I remember
20 years ago, bro.
20 years ago, yeah.
That's how old we are. We can
Holy
say
shit.
It was 20 years ago.
Yeah, so I'm trying to remember, but I remember that in theory that was my first wrestling experience.
That's cool, man. I've never had an experience like that. I wish. I hope to do it.
So I think we should go check out something small here. We should go check out the Future Stars of Wrestling or something.
I think we should. I think that'd be a good good idea, and I think we would have a lot of fun. I mean, I
think so too. The fun part.
I've gone to, now that I remember, when I was in my partying days, it was, I don't know how and where I ended up in this store. It was a store, but in the back they had like a patio. Okay. And I went, and there was a ring, and it was just random people just boxing.
Just boxing.
Yeah. It was like people would put on gloves and they would just go at it. And that was it. And it was literally people getting knocked out left and right. So I know the feel.
Yeah.
It was just literally just people, bro. It was maybe like 60, 70 people just watching people just knocking each other out.
Yeah, the intimate feel. I think I like that. I remember I told my wife when we were there, I was like, I gotta get like John, my brother, and we gotta go to these little shows here in town. Like, this is cool. Like,
I'm sure there's a lot of here. I'm sure we can.
It was like a bunch of no names, but it was cool.
There's a lot of talented people out there. Bro. So I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that could put on a show. So I'm down, man. We can look for it and we can find something here.
But anyways, I wanted to say that little story because I thought it was a fun little like we were there. We were watching wrestling more than we walked the convention, I think.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it was fun. It was fun. But anyways, I don't know what else to say. We're good?
Yeah.
Hopefully next week I feel a lot better.
I'm sure you will, bro.
Yeah, this cough is killing me. Even though it's a dry cough, it's literally a dry cough now.
You can hella tell how dry it is.
Yeah, like, bro.
It's super dry.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm like towards the end of me sick. I was sick last week more than anything. I'm at the end of it, but it's just dry cough. And it's like the lingering one, annoying one right now. So whatever. We talk what we could talk right now. So
next week it should be better.
Next week, hopefully it should be better. Less cough. And hopefully we have a more exciting Raw and SmackDown. But in the meantime, make sure you guys follow us on Twitter and Instagram at TBAW Podcast. That's TBAW Podcast. Also, make sure you guys listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. And we are live on YouTube every Wednesday night, Pacific Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You're on YouTube. I think I said that. Anyways, that is it for us, guys. Hopefully we have a better day tomorrow. And, that's it. Peace.